What's up, guys? No one in the room yet, as I can see, so I'm just going to chill here for a little bit and do what I'm doing. This is a Sunday afternoon feast stream, as you can tell by the title, though. Wait for a few people to show up. Do some work. What's up? First person in. Just gonna wait for a few people to show up. Whoever it is, if you have any questions, you can ask some questions, I'll answer them, but otherwise I'm gonna wait for a couple minutes.
I thought I would. I've seen nothing straight.
What's up? I'm just gonna wait a couple minutes for a few more people. If you have any questions in the meantime, I'll answer them. I just got back from a hike and I'm feasting on some goodies. Whoa. Got some apples, some grapes, strawberries, bananas, some bread, and 2 different cheeses, along with some coffee and some water. I just went on a 6-mile hike, not that far, elevation gain of 1,500 feet, which is pretty good for a 6-mile hike. And yeah, so just wanted to update, tell you guys about some things. But like I said, I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes for people to come in. So please wait for the festivities to begin. But if you have any questions, let me know. What up, Trey? It's you. Okay, so I'm gonna wait a little bit for people to come in, but if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Where are you from? And I still start. I'll start in 1 minute, regardless. I don't really stream that much, so it's not like people are expecting it. From Oregon? Okay, cool. You live there now? That's cool. I just wanted to update you guys on what's going on in my life, and then tell you, and then answer any questions you have about whatever, school, how to study, business, poker, fitness, whatever you guys are thinking of, really. I don't really know. This is probably on a minute delay. I didn't really check. But yeah, I'm just literally eating really nice food after getting back from a fairly long hike, fairly tough hike this morning. It wasn't that long, it was 6 miles, but it was tough just because it was up and down a couple mountains where I live. Other than that, I went on a 13.5-mile hike on Friday, and I went on a 66-mile bike ride 2 weeks ago in Albuquerque. I am hitting it as hard as I can, and I'm putting in as much volume as I can before winter comes, just to make sure I continue to get in shape. But that's really all that's going on. Other than that, school. I literally I have dirty dishes, dirty clothes all over my house. Not that many, but it's just what up, Ben? How you doing? I just do so much every day that I just there's just shit piles up, and then I have to go on a cleaning spree or go on an organizing spree. So I need a maid, but I don't necessarily have the money for a maid. Or there's no, there's not even a maid I could hire around here. I live in the middle of nowhere. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Viggo Bauman. I live in Alamosa, Colorado, which is southern Colorado. It's 25, 30 miles north of the New Mexico border. So I'm basically in the southwest United States, even though I live in Colorado. I have visited London a few years ago, Ben. I stayed at the Generator Hostel, which was near, it wasn't near King's Cross. Oh man, I forget what tube station that was near. It was right near, oh, you know what? It was right near the British Museum. I was 2.5 blocks away from the British Museum. So I've been to London, for sure. That's awesome that you're from, are you from London, or are you just asking if I've been to London? Because you say Southampton. And Southampton's not in London, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah. And while I was there, I took the train to Paris and back, so that was awesome. But yeah, like I said, if you guys haven't been here, I'm having a feast. Apples, grapes, I'm just covering because I don't want to fall out. Bananas, strawberries, bread, fontina cheese, and Bauman cheese. I don't even know if that's the way you say it, but whatever. Just got back from a hike. Figured I'd say hello since I am feasting on this awesome food, and just update you guys on whatever. Near the least, right? Yeah, no. The only place, unfortunately, that I've been in the UK is London. I was supposed to go to Northern Ireland to play rugby one year, but that didn't happen. So whatever. What was I gonna say about? Oh, I was just in a truck ride back from the mountains. I actually went with a couple people today, and for some reason we were talking about Europe and trips to Africa and stuff like that. And I realized that I like British girls probably the most out of any. I just love their accents. Yes, my long hair is gone. I love their, and I've been shaving my beard or growing a beard, whatever. I love British women though. Love British women. And there's a British girl named Claire that I used to date, not in Europe, but in the US, because we were camp counselors together a few years ago. Claire was what a sweetheart. What freaking sweetheart. The reason I thought about Claire was, I don't think about Claire every day, but I used to carry around notebooks and just write things down, what I need to do, write poems, write short stories, whatever, people's numbers, emails, and things like that. And I've been unpacking all my boxes. So I found this notebook and I looked through it, and Claire's email is in this book. I emailed her, but I haven't actually checked today if she emailed me back, because I emailed her last night. Yeah, well, excellent, well organized. Yeah, that was a long time ago. So I'm starting. I actually bought more of these so that I can be organized again. No, Claire did not email me back yet. Nor, you know what, the thing is, this is literally years ago. So even if she wanted to email me back, and I think she probably would, the thing is she might not use that email anymore, because I mean, how many times we change emails on a regular basis? What do you do for a living, Ben? or you go to school. I got so much food here. This is like kind of too much. I said feast, so I figured I'd make a feast. So let's show you, like, and by the way, guys, I don't know how long this stays up. It streams. I'm gonna let this like be on the channel for like maybe like max an hour, because what happens is it messes up view time. Because this isn't like I live in reality. This isn't the most tantalizing material that's going on right now. So I'm not going to leave this up, because for someone, I don't know how long is this going to be, but for someone to go through this, they're only going to watch like 2 minutes, and if it's 30 minutes, that really lowers my like average watch time. I know you guys don't want to hear about boring YouTube shit, but it lowers average watch time, and that messes up all the views on my channel. So that's why I don't leave these up anymore. Cool. Yeah, Britain, I mean, I had a ball there. I had a freaking ball there. You guys were so much fun, and you guys, I don't know. It's the only place, I mean, I have had a few drinks bought for me in the US, but it's the only place that girls like literally walk up to you really and just like be like, can I buy you a half pint, or can I buy you a pint? And I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, of course you could buy me a pint. It's just, I love it. So I don't know if you guys know, but I used to live in Spain. I don't think I've ever brought that up. I mean, it's not a big deal. I used to live in Tarragona, Spain, which is southeastern Spain. It's like right on the Med. And that's where I had my first experience with British girls, because it's 10 miles south of Tarragona, there's a vacation city called Salou. And all of Europe just converges on Salou and parties there. So I used to go to Salou like every weekend while I lived in Tarragona, and we would just party. And all I would meet there were like these beautiful British girls. It was awesome. I'm gonna tell you guys something else, because not that many people are watching this, and I'm not leaving it up. So this is like secret info on my life. I'm going to Colombia from the middle of December until the middle of January. I'm going to Cartagena. I've been learning a little Spanish, and that's been going very slowly. My progress has been going very slowly just because I have a lot of schoolwork, and whenever I have free time, while I want to make YouTube videos, like guys, like don't think like I'm being lazy. Like I really want to make YouTube videos. I have like hundreds and hundreds of hours of footage, of really cool footage. Some of it's really fucking cool shit. But the thing is, in my free time, the only thing I do really is work out. Like if in my free time, I'm in the mountains. I'm on my bike, or I'm hiking. That's all I do. I bike, hike, go to school, study, eat food, and that's it. That's my life. That's my whole life. Sometimes I go out and have beer with people, but that's rare. Okay, so the mountains I go to are in Rio National Forest, which is like 25, 30 miles southwest of me. Favorite kind of beer. My favorite kind of beer is Corona, Guinness, and New Belgium Fat Tire. New Belgium Fat Tire they actually make in Fort Collins, Colorado, which is like 5 hours north of me. It's pretty good. They don't sell it everywhere. They just started selling it on the East Coast. So yeah, Stella's good. You're 30 minutes from Stella. Oh, that's cool, man. We should go. You go to breweries? I've been to Fort Collins a few times. Stella's cool though. They used to have specials on Stella at this bar I went to in Manhattan. So yeah, that's cool. I'm eating so much fruit. I'm only eating this for like an hour, maybe more. I don't really think I'm gonna even dive into the cheese at all. Stella acted what? I'm not even sure I know what that means. But yeah. Well, like I said, if you guys have questions on anything, I don't care, I'll answer them. I almost streamed last night, and I'm glad I didn't. It's because I was feeling kind of sad, and I feel a lot better during the morning and during the afternoon. And I think it's just because like there's just no one here, and I promise you guys, I'm not crying. Twat, a British slang word. What does it mean? And you know, that's when I came back from Europe, I had a bunch of European slang that I was saying, and then I just lost it. But no. Like I said, I was a little sad yesterday. I get a little sad at night, which sucks. I'm glad I didn't stream. I'm feeling good now. Odell, yeah. Odell has sunshine wheat. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Odell, I love sunshine wheat too. I wouldn't say that's in my favorite beers. If I'm out, I drink Guinness, Corona, or Fat Tire. And then like if someone buys me a beer or whatever, I'll drink whatever. What is being on? Okay. Passive income starters. Obviously vending, stocks. I will tell you, I'm going to tell you guys like a lot of stuff because this is not going to be here. After the stream is done, this is going down. So whatever. So you guys are going to give me inside info. I've started reselling tickets just because that's really easy to do when I'm in school. So I've been like looking for bands that are really hot, and I've been looking for when those tickets are going on sale, and I've been buying up like thousands of dollars worth of tickets. The most recent band I've done, I always share information with you. I understand that might create some kind of competition between us, but I don't give a shit. So I've been buying up like thousands of dollars worth of Dave Matthews tickets, both in the US and in Europe. There's some Europe tour. They're doing a Europe tour. So I have a bunch of tickets in Europe right now, Ben. So it's kind of funny. When I buy tickets, I make sure that they're, I don't necessarily buy them up right when they go on sale because the freaking Ticketmaster algorithm will give you like the worst seats. Because I've been doing this for a few months, so we'll give you like the worst seats in the arena first instead of the best seats. So you either have to be in on the first few seconds. I will buy some tickets in the first few seconds, and sometimes you get seats, sometimes you don't. And then after that, I see what's good deals within the arena, and then like the pit area where the standing room is. But that's what I do. This coffee is getting cold. That's not good. And so you guys know, I live in the coldest place. I live in the coldest place in the United States. In the lower 48 states of the United States. I'm not going to be crazy and say, oh, I live, in the coldest place and include Alaska. Alaska, not inclusive. I live in the coldest place on average temperature-wise. Alamosa is the coldest place in the United States. It was pretty temperate this past winter. But this winter, there's supposedly going to be like the El Nino effect. So we'll see how crazy it gets. But how long some of you have been here. I'll be in Colombia for like 25 days this winter. So that will really be awesome. I have to head up to Fort Collins soon. Papao. And chill. So I do like it there, and there's a lot more women in Fort Collins than there are in Alamosa. So everyone, besides the girls that go to school here, which are kind of young, some of them, like the grad students, are more closer to my age. Besides them, like everyone has like 3 kids, and I'm not down with that. So Colombia's been awesome. If any of you guys ever have suggestions, leave them in the comments or whatever. What I should be doing there. So I'm going to be on the coast in Cartagena. I don't know if I'm going to explore the mountains a lot. And I don't know if I'm going to bring my bike yet. I just might rent a bike there. I think that might be easier, especially since I'll only be there for 3 weeks. And if all goes well in Colombia, I might live there this coming summer. There's a few other options. I have a lot of options for this coming summer. So I really have to weigh which best fits my needs. Yeah, I might rent a bike instead of bring it because it's kind of expensive to bring your bike. And plus, yeah, I don't know. I'll probably rent it. But the thing is, I have to rent a nice one because I want to ride in the mountains of Colombia. I just don't want it to like go to the store and back, etc. So my Airbnb, I already got my Airbnb. I already got my plane tickets. My Airbnb is, it's like a fifth of a mile or like an eighth of a kilometer away from the airport. So I could just walk from the airport to my Airbnb and vice versa. And there's a supermarket close by, and the beach is 200 yards away from my Airbnb. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of Colombian girls. Also, there's going to be Colombian girls all over my vlogs, like just fucking living in my vlogs during that month. I'm going to try to put a vlog up every day. Sometimes they might be crappy. This is when I'm in Colombia. Sometimes they might be crappy. Sometimes they might be really good. It really depends on how much I'm doing each day, which is probably going to be a lot. I'm living in Alamosa, Colorado, Ben, which is there. I don't know if you know the U.S. Like, if you look at a map, Colombian girls are ridiculously beautiful. Like I said, though, I have a special place in my heart for British girls. I really do. I'm like 30 miles north of New Mexico, and Awapaha, I'm sorry if I'm fucking up your YouTube name, lives like 5 hours north of me in northern Colorado, so I'm in southern Colorado. But yeah, that's basically it. I mean, all I do is go to school, hike, bike, sleep, and eat. I've been trying to eat a lot healthier. This is by no means what I have in front of me. These grapes, these apples, these strawberries, these bananas, like these cheeses and bread is by no means what I eat on a regular basis. So I'm thinking like, oh my God, the Viggo's eating so healthy. I do not eat this healthy every single day. I'm trying to start, but this is not what I eat every day. I eat whatever is easiest and the healthiest food that I can eat at the time. You love watching Gold Rush? So where I was just now, so I can tell you what I was doing. I was on a hike, but I'm also part of a research project now. We set up like 20 cameras all over the mountains where I live, and we set them up in front of mines. The thing is, so we're doing a study on how carnivores use mines in this area of Colorado because they're thinking of shutting down the mines. So we're trying to research whether or not that is going to be I'm sorry, I'm a little tired. Whether that's going to affect their lifestyle. So the cameras have motion sensors. So whenever there's, a tree moving even, or an animal walking by into the mine or out of the mine, the camera's triggered and it takes pictures. So through that data, we're able to extrapolate whether or not these mountain lions, bears, beavers, or any other kind of carnivore whether the lifestyle is gonna be affected by closing down the mines. And the reason they want to close down the mines is because they're dangerous. But the thing is, these mines are like in the middle of nowhere. I had to like ford a stream and climb this big mountain and then go along the other side where no normal hiker or nature enthusiast would be anyway. So it's kind of overstating things that these mines are dangerous because no one's ever really going to encounter them except for like a few nutty hunters that went way off the trail. So please tell me. I'll stay on for a couple more minutes, but I think I said everything I really have to say. Colombia, I love very, British girls, which is so true. And I'm thinking of Claire that I met here in the U.S., so that's kind of funny. And then just school and working out. And if you guys ever have something you'd like me to talk about, I'll make a video. Some people send me letters, and that's how I've done certain videos in the past because of requests. But yeah, that's basically it. So just let me know if you have some questions. For what, Ben? What government rules are you talking about? I will say, people watching probably really like my vlog. So if you do, please share it with other people. Because sometimes I don't make videos, or let me put it this way. Certain times I would have more impetus. I'd have more just like motivation to make a video if I knew more people were watching. That's right. You're going through Brexit. And then, so are you going to rescind that with the new PM? Right? You guys have a new PM. What up, man? How you doing? I'm doing pretty good today. Just came back from a hike. I'm eating a feast. Got my feast going. Got some cheese and bread too, and some coffee. Yeah, but I thought they might rescind that date, Ben. I mean, obviously you know better than me. I don't have time for political news anyway. I'm just making that shit up. Maybe I'm making that shit up. So just stay on for a couple more minutes, and so you know, if you want to watch back or whatever, I'm only gonna leave this up for like an hour max, just because it screws up so much on here on YouTube. I might start doing like a regular stream each weekend. What do you guys think about me doing a stream each weekend? And I'll probably stream almost every day for a couple minutes or a few minutes when I'm in Colombia. I'm not sure I'm gonna leave those up. There will be a vlog every single day in Colombia. Even though they might be crappy some days because I just don't have time. Cool, Ben. So I'll stay up for 2 more minutes just to make sure that you guys don't have any questions about anything, how to make money, poker, fitness, school, or anything else you want to ask me. And then I'll say goodbye. I will say that I feel a lot fitter, and I will say that living at altitude, maybe it's just psychological, but I feel like kind of cool that I live so freaking high. So I live at 7,500 feet, and basically when I'm in the mountains, I'm anywhere between 8 and 10,500 or even 11,000 feet, which is it's hard to breathe. Hurt your chest. How can you earn money? Like, how can you earn money inside? Tickets is a good idea, but don't bet everything you have. It's a learning process. I would read some free stuff online about how to resell tickets. Vending is a good idea, Ben. You can get started vending really cheap. That's why I got into it, because it's like no risk. If you buy like candy machines and even some soda machines, I'm sure you can get for like what, 1,500 quid where you live. So yeah. And then the slower means of making money, you need a car. Yeah, you need a car. You need, I don't know what kind of climate. I mean, you live in Britain, so it's probably pretty crappy weather some part of the year. So I was gonna say get one of those bikes with like the cargo on the back or the front. But a car would probably be more reasonable, because I'm not sure about your public transport. And even if you do have good public transport, you can't necessarily bring like, you know, candy and soda on there. I mean, you could always rent something to place a machine first. What else can I say? Oh, long-term stuff. I would invest in a REIT, which is a real estate investment conglomerate that buys up properties and then rents them either commercially or residentially. And then like long-term investments, I think some of the best stocks are Starbucks, Google, AT&T, Verizon, anything communication or anything connected to computers is usually a good bet. But these are just, you please research before you do anything with those stocks. But I would say AT&T and Verizon are like winners. I mean, the United States would have to collapse for those stocks to start doing bad. I love a bit of roulette. You know, I don't know if I've ever mentioned, I probably have. Roulette is probably my weakest point being in the casino. And I know I'm a poker player and I realize I should only make good bets, but when I've been tired or when I've been down 500 or $1,000 playing cards, I would walk to the roulette table and just fucking hand them over my money. And I'm not proud of it, but like, you know, I always tell you guys what's up, what the deal is. Are there many hotels or motels where I live? Yeah, I mean, we have like what, 7, 8, 9, probably 6 or 7 motels and hotels. I stayed in a decent one. You know, if I'm gonna stay out for a little while longer, I'm just gonna get some more coffee. I'll be right back. Yeah, we have some motels and hotels in the area. Why are you thinking of visiting? It's pretty cool here. So there are some really cool things we have here. We have sand dunes, so it looks like the Star Wars set. If you guys look at my my Instagram, if you guys look at my Instagram, you could find things about you could find the sand dunes, which is really cool. And then the mountains, of course, we have some ridiculous mountains. We have like 14,000 feet or higher mountains, and that's like a thing here. They're called 14ers. We have geothermal pools, which I haven't been to yet. Sure, we could meet up if you visited. And it's really cool. A lot of people pass through where I live when they're on road trips. So yeah. Beach, like having a beach buggy? You mean here or in Colombia? Please tell me, guys, if you have any ideas about what I should do in Colombia or what I should do in Colombia vlogs. And please excuse, like, if I look a little fucking nutty or just like disheveled, it's because like I just do whatever I can at whatever moment, and sometimes I don't have the time to make sure things are clean and good. I'm not near Route 66, I'm pretty sure. I think I'm like 3 hours, 4 hours, maybe even like 3 or 4 hours north of Route 66, so not that far. Also, so we have a lot of like hidden military bases around here. Like Air Force bases, but if they're in the mountains, like you don't know where they are, I'm sure you could find them if you really wanted. So there's like a bunch of like alien enthusiasts. So there's like a bunch of like, oh, UFO landed here, UFO landed there. We also have an alligator farm. They have crocodiles, alligators, big pythons, and any other like big rescue animals that people brought into their home and couldn't take care of. And the funny thing is, they started the alligator farm because it was a tilapia farm. So they have like, you know, they farm fish, whatever. Don't eat farm fish, no, whatever. Eat whatever you want. But so they were wondering what to do with the waste of the tilapia. So they got alligators. Like I don't know who thinks of these things, but they got alligators to eat the tilapia. But then what do you do with the alligator waste? So it doesn't make much sense. Anyway, so this tilapia farm makes extra income because people come to see their alligator, crocodiles, and pythons now. Beach buggy going. So it's a national park, the sand dunes. I don't think they allow you just because it's so freaking beautiful. Sure. But check out my Instagram, Viggo Bauman, and you will see the sand dunes and what they look like. Really cool. Really cool. But I don't think you could bring beach buddies. But they do have one thing that I'm gonna make a video on. You could like surf. You could like not kind of surf, kind of snowboard down the sand dunes. So they have like these wooden boards that you strap yourself to, and you can go down the sand dunes. What's up, Ben? What's your one more thing? While I eat my feast. The random selection for my songs is going pretty well, I think. And if anyone else has some questions, please let me know. What's your last question, Ben? Boxing December 1st. So is that, excuse me if I don't necessarily know British culture. I'm something so proper there. Look at me. Is that your Boxing Day? Is that what you're talking about? Or is there a match? I don't think there's a match, right? Who's fighting? Is anyone fighting? I don't think there's a match. I guess there's always matches, but Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury fight preview, is that really happening? I don't know. I'm going to look that up at some other point in my life. No above. No, I said the Route 66 thing. I don't think I'm like 3 or 4 hours more. Yeah. So Tyson, yeah, I have to look this up later because I honestly didn't hear about this. Where is it going to be? In Vegas? December 1st. December 1st. What day is that even? I don't even know. Also, besides Colombia, I might go on like some kind of freaking mission trip. This corporation contacted me. I might go on a secret. It's not secret. Like I'm gonna like tell you guys about it. Yeah, in Vegas. Oh, it's gonna be in Vegas or LA. They don't know yet. It's only 20 days away. We're going like some kind of mission trip, and I don't mean like I'm not gonna like try to bring people on the light and convert them to Catholicism. It's gonna be some kind of trip to a country that just went through a natural disaster. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it yet. I'm still in school at that time. So that kind of sucks, but it sounds kind of cool. So the company would just fly me out there and I'd live in like a hut or wherever country we'd go to help. I don't know what country because they're not telling us. It's like this thing where they give us a ticket to New York and then we fly blind to wherever we're going. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to do it, not because I'm scared. It's just because I'm still in school and I have finals like right after that time. In the Staples Center. Have you ever been to LA, Ben? Also, before I go, tell me how the sound is. Do I broadcast good? You never left the UK. You gotta get with that, Ben. I've traveled a bit. I'm gonna start traveling a lot. Colombia this winter. Who knows where next summer? And all over the place. hopefully after that. There you go. Here's a British band. Oh, so tell me how the sound is, and tell me how the picture is, please. Okay, cool. You definitely should, Ben. Just save up money, and try to make extra money through those ways I told you. And always research. As much money as I've made, I've also lost a lot of money. I'm never going to tell you guys that I'm like flawless. I'm anything but flawless, but I have made money easily at times. But when it looks easy, that doesn't mean there wasn't a lot of work. I hate to be cliche, but usually things take work in order to make any kind of lasting good impression or income in your life. So yeah, you love watching James Corden. James Corden did he grow up in Britain, or did he grow up? He probably grew up in Britain. I'm just thinking. I know there's other places that have British accents. Corden is funny. I don't watch TV really. I'm not gonna say I don't watch Netflix. I don't watch movies, whatever. I'm like addicted to Netflix. I'm addicted to Amazon. It's something I'm trying to cut off. But I definitely watch like *Halt and Catch Fire*, Breaking Bad. He grew up in Hammersmith. Breaking Bad. What else? Like I'm watching like new shows. I'm watching Medici. I love my all-time favorite show. I'm gonna tell you guys maybe it's like top 3. You guys should watch this if you haven't. F is for Family. It's fucking hilarious. And yes, they use the F word a lot in that show. I love it. Hammersmith, London. Yeah, tell me how the picture is when you get a chance. But F is for Family, probably my favorite show. I love House of Cards. I binge watched that last weekend. I'm still kind of feeling bad about that because that was a big time drain. It's cool, Ben. Yeah, I'm really happy that this works. I'm thinking if I start streaming like regularly, I'm gonna get a mic, and just because it looks cool. I mean, but if the sound and the picture is good, then maybe I won't. Just because I have so much crap already that I gotta chill with that shit and start making more investments and start making money so I can give you guys a good way to make money. Gordon Ramsay? No. I like Gordon Ramsay. I like Gordon Ramsay a lot too, not because of his shows. A lot of people don't realize how fucking fit that guy is. He does triathlons and shit, which is cool, which is respectable. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave you here. I had a lot of fun updating you and telling you what's up and everything like that. If you ever want a particular video, ever have any questions, just leave a comment. That's probably the best way to get in touch with me. I see comments right away. I don't necessarily see emails right away, but emails are good. And you can always send me a letter or whatever. My address is always in the description of the videos, so you could always send me a letter. I like getting mail. Yep, I'm off too, Ben. I'll see you guys later. It was great being here with you guys, and have a great Sunday evening, and crush this week. If you're trying to get in shape, go work out right now. Get a good start to your week, and I will see you soon. Bye.